You can't close the horizon of possibility down too soon. In other words, there shouldn't be a rush to faith, right? Either you got faith or you don't have faith. You know, at the very moment that I realize I don't have it, I'm questing for it and therefore, you know, evolving into the faith and also showing that I got something to hold on to even while I'm questioning what it is.
I wanna do what's right now while it's in my brain, cause later on, man, I might not feel the same. And I don't really feel it's right to conceal your pain. It bubbles up inside and people start killing things. So I'ma let it hang, move on to better things. Living in environments where everything is really strange. So many people in this city ain't living right. They make it so the good people can't chill at night. Just wanna get in fights, sit inside an alleyway, scoping like a predator does until it finds a prey. I pray that ain't me, caught up in a dark street. I'd rather spill emotions on beats and make the song speak. Reach inside and never hide when I'm feeling down. Many are gone, but there's good people still around to lift you back up and show your life ain't that tough. You just gotta have what a lot of people don't. Faith in whatever you do. Some real ass friends that will forever be true. And even when you feel like you'll never get through, you never forget, nobody out there is better than you. We're all the same, just some flesh and bone. People like to treat you like a stepping stone. They step to you wrong, smile at them and remember the song. Sometimes it's better when you let it alone.
Well, if tomorrow never comes, I know I gave it my best. Stuck with it till it was done and never settled for less. And when I rest, I want my name to still be mentioned with praise, instead of where a brother headed in those earlier days. I see a land of opportunity, but nobody
meditation. It's like asking me, do I run? Do I meditate? Yeah. Do I run? Yeah, sometimes the situation calls for running. Sometimes the situation calls for meditation. Sometimes I'm more physically fit to run. Sometimes I'm more mentally fit to meditate. Sometimes the more I meditate, the more it becomes easy to, just like running. The more I run, the more it becomes easy to run. It's like a fitness. And there's so many different types. I could run side to side, zigzag, run backwards and all this jazz, just like meditation, mate. We can do remote viewing, astro projection. We can unlock DMT, fucking cannabinoids without even fucking smoking nothing, mate. See, right now, I'm at work. You see all those trees that I just de-leafed? Mate, that's like a massive hit of dopamine. And that's like a massive reward chemical. I look at it, boom, yeah, buddy. That's the dopamine in the head. One thing with dopamine, it shuts off long-term planning, pardon me, but also links up pattern recognition. So you can link up all these patterns and then do something, but you don't have the long-term planning. So it's good to sit on it and wait. Right now, the sun's hitting my eyes. I'm getting serotonin, the happy chemical. But right now, I just want to do a little introduction, try and take all the woo away from meditation, man, through the theoretical framework of meditation. I'm meditating right now. Soon I'm about to get back into work and I'm going to have hyper focus on the detail, trying to do my job as best as I can with the most efficiency. Just shutting off the monkey mind, the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, that thing that's like, yapping at you. I'm going to shut that off and I'm going to do hyper-focused work. It's meditation. You don't have to sit there and go, hum. All that is doing when you go hum, it's distracting the mind. You're bringing it back to one focusing point. That's exactly what I'm going to do with de-leafing this paddock. I'm going to focus on de-leafing it, just like a monk goes om and focuses on that om. I'm going to focus on my breath while I do my work, making that money. Meditation, mate, it's a big word. Just like the word run, depends how you use it, depends what you do with it. Peace. All right, so we're just coming into winter and we're going to do a little patch of beans, some snow peas and some other kind of stuff. Just digging some dirt, taking out that negative energy and throwing it into the ground. Smashing that dirt, bro.
Get well, I'm a product of environmental paradox. I had to rock the block party, shaken by the aftershock. I laugh a lot at the fools who get juiced up, but the fact is the slaves and the masters produced us. The truth sucks when it breaks your perception. Take a long look at your reflection and build that.
I'm pretty fortunate. This dirt's soft. Normally you gotta swing a mattock over your head like that. but I'm just doing the humper technique. Yeah, swing it down, pick it up, and you can kind of hump it with your leg like that. I do it anyway. Yeah, nice and soft dirt. Just like punching a punching bag. Then we got some mill mud here. Don't ask me what mill mud is. I ask the old fellas and they just say that it's a byproduct of sugarcane. And I ask them, well, what's the byproduct of sugarcane? And they're like, mill mud. So what's mill mud? It's a byproduct of sugarcane. What's the byproduct of sugarcane? And you can imagine the cycle continues. So this is mill mud. It's like a fertilizer. Chuck heaps of that in there, till it all up. So yeah, gardening's like it's almost like a biohack for the mind. Everything I'm doing here is it's all intentional. It kind of seems random and misplaced, and right now I'm shoveling stuff that kind of stinks, and I've already done a full day's work on the banana farm. So you're probably thinking it doesn't really look like meditation, mindfulness, or that kind of stuff, therapeutic practice, but it is, you know. Takes your mind off all the other stuff. You can just focus on shoveling the stuff. And yeah, soon, about 10 weeks time, I'm gonna be eating beans. And kind of just trains your mind to prepare for delayed gratification. You don't need that instant reward. It's gonna be about 10 weeks before I get a harvest off it. I'm all about movement. I don't really care about being big and bulky, but if I'm able to do flips and move my body in practical ways and have stamina throughout the day, that's me, man. That's my goals achieved. Got some dark clouds scooting around. How gorgeous does that look? Beautiful. The more I got older, the more I realized it's all about having the intention. It's like the cliche, life doesn't happen to me, it happens for me. Just giving yourself that agency over life. You know, you can't control the world, but you can control your reaction to it. Even with the planets, you know, like the Romans named the days after the gods, and their gods was actually the planets. A lot of the times you think, you know, it's just mythology stuff, but I reckon over time it's just been kind of dramatized to make it seem more mystic than it actually was. But Sunday was worshipping the sun, Moon Day was worshipping the moon, you had Jupiter, Saturn, you know, all them other planets that I can't think of right now. But you know, whatever brings you back to the earth, it's a good thing, man. So we got some Purple King climbing beans. It gives you all the directions there, but we're just gonna do what we want today with those. Same with these. Some snow peas, Oregon dwarf. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows, but when you do get that sunshine and you create your own rainbows, that's what it's about.